You know, I'm gonna be darn glad when I get done hauling all this stuff. I am sick and tired of making this trip. This has been like the 14th or 15th trip. And plus, I've had to spend so much money on hiring guys to haul stuff because I don't have a semi or a low loader. And here we are, the beautiful new farm. Ugh. I guess the best thing to do would probably be get this JD 4240 down and probably the Bobcat, put them up. Guys, it's been one hectic of a past month. We're a brand new farmer around here in Kentucky, and it's really hard. I've bought all this stuff used secondhand. It's come all across the U.S. this equipment has, and I'm just stressed out. I farmed a little bit with another family, but I decided to come out here in Kentucky and start my own. So I guess we'll just have to see how this works out. I don't know. I think this is going to be pretty hard. We'll go put the Bobcat in the Quonset over here. And now we'll grab our beautiful John Deere and back it off the PJ as well. Alright, I don't know if you guys saw when we were coming in, I got the John Deere hooked up to the Brent because there actually is a wheat field we purchased for harvest. Farmer passed away, it fell into our hands, we bought it at the right price, and it is actually ready. I got a call from the local agronomist asking when I'd be here because he said it's going to start having grain loss pretty soon and the shattering is going to be real bad, so we really got to get onto it. But dang, I almost forgot. I should probably introduce myself. My name's William, I'm 23 years old, and this is my first time farming alone ever. We'll have to see if I have what it takes. It's going to take a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, but I think we can do it. So let's go ahead without further ado, and let's give you a little tour around the place because it would be completely rude not to. So starting us off, we have this beautiful compound out here that we have built. This took a long time. It's been in the works for over a year. I bought some old farm ground. That is not ours, neither is that. That was the person who used to live here. They sold me this back piece for a pretty good price. But we'll just go ahead and start getting into the equipment. So I have a Demco 28-foot header trailer, and on that I got a 608C John Deere 8-row head. I thought it'd be good to start a little small, you know, not jump right into it. We don't have a whole lot of acres. Coming over here under this building, we have a beautiful and relatively new to us 8200 John Deere. I've had my eye on this thing for quite some time, and the farmer finally let it go. You know, I had been nagging him over and over again, and I even got him to put the fat duals on. He had the skinnies on it. I wanted the fat duals so when our planter arrives, we can get all that planting done when we need to. And coming around back, we have the Best Way. I decided it wasn't probably smart for me to go and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a brand new sprayer. So a farmer down the road had this I saw listed, and I went and picked this up a few days ago. Coming over here, I know this is going to get a lot of hate, but this is my personal F350. Look at the beautiful rims and tires on this thing. That costs a lot of money. It is also a diesel, single cab. This thing gets the work done, and I can't complain. Over here, we have a chisel plow. I bought this. I thought it'd be good to put on the 8200 and to rip up some ground. I actually own, behind this tree line right here, all this grass ground, and I was thinking maybe we could get a handful of acres out of it. Of course, we have the Dodge Ram and the PJ trailer. We come in here, we have a 630 disc, and then the prized possession took me forever to find a mint condition one. It's a 9650 STS. This thing is low hour. It was a single guy farmer, just like I am right now, who had this, didn't do a whole lot of crops. And then I bought the bean head off him as well. So I could sit here and give you my entire life story, but I know I'm itching to get this harvest done. Man, I've been excited to do this all my life. I was tired of being farmhand, and I want to prove myself. So let's go ahead and take this combine to this field, open it up, and then bring the gravity wagon behind it. I just want to, before we even leave, let's just make sure this thing's running right, listening for any beeps, any knocking, banging. I don't see anything. Got the parking brake on. I think we're good. So yeah, let's turn this thing off and head to the field. So as we're going to this wheat field over here, like I said, there's a few things that haven't came in yet. We have a planter ordered. I think it was a Kinsey. It's a 12-row. We'll be getting that in shortly. And a few other pieces of equipment as well. They're just going to take some time. Like I said, money was tight, and I hired so much of trucking company money that I lost a lot when I probably could have done it myself. But hey, You got to get your equipment here somehow. Well, we're here. I say we just let it fire up and edge right on into this field. So, hopping out of the 9650 STS, I'm going to let this thing run. We got it opened up. I don't quite know why I told you guys wheat. I think I said wheat a handful of times, but it's actually oats. So, I guess I was just so excited to get this combine up and running, I forgot the crop it is. But yes, it is oats, and it is yielding great. We don't have a huge field here, probably only, 25-ish acres, if that. So we're going to run over and get our gravity wagon and bring it back over here. Well, we got the grain trailer here delivered. The Brent is ready to be filled up, and we are ready to jump right back into this oat harvest. So let's get after it. So I opt out of this thing. It's filling up. I can't tell how full we are yet. I'll climb up here and look. Alright, so it's starting to really fill up. I think we might be able to fit this field in. If not, I think it'll fit in the John Deere grain hopper. But we're squaring this field around. I mean, we're pretty much done, other than a few more passes. So when this thing gets done unloading, I'll go in here, load it up, and then hopefully we'll be able to load our first grain into the granary today. And I know the main question that's going to be asked is, William, how are you not in terrible debt with all the equipment you have? And the answer is, I am. I'm in bad debt. That's why we're farming, because we're trying to make it all back. Here we are setting the header down. This is the last pass of our first ever field solo farming. Man, I am thrilled. I'm really hoping we can get this all in here. I did climb up in the back of the gravity wagon and it's actually pretty full. So I'm hoping we can fit this all in here, but goodness gracious, is this just an amazing experience so far. And that does it. Look at that. We are done. Let's go ahead and shut this harvest down, unfold our auger, and go unload. Can you believe it? We actually fit all of that into that gravity wagon. I'm kind of surprised. I didn't know if we would, because it looked like it would have borderline probably been a little overweight. But we're done. 9650 shut off, parked in the field, and we're about to give the 4240 a good old test, because this is a very, very heavy Brent Gravity Wagon. Well, you know, I said that, but this thing is making slight work of this. I mean, we're not even having problems tugging. I hope we don't start bouncing going down the road. We'll just take it slow all the way to the granary, which I have directions to on my phone. And let's go get a little bit of some pay. Here we go, we're on the road, and man, do we have a long haul. Here we are, so let's go ahead and scale in, and then we'll get some money. 23,111. Whew. A little bit heavy. Now we're done. $33,000. Oh my. It is a sweet day. Let's go ahead and scale out. Alright, we're scaled out. Now it's time to head back to the home farm because we're pretty much done for the evening. And we're back, and of course, you guessed it, today wasn't going to be all easy. We popped a tire, we got a flat, so we're going to have to air that up, which I have all the tools for in the shop, but I'm going to go ahead and head home for the day because I am absolutely exhausted.
I go straight from the bank, gassing up the tank.